the main accusation there that executives in the FAI, not technical football coaches, and there weren't very many FAI officials over in Australia. It was a handful of senior FAI officials who were there. Effectively took my seat and spoke to staff members and players regarding the roles in the team before and after the World Cup. I'd love to know what she means by that.
Yeah, it seems strange because, well, first of all, the fact that they backed Vera Pauw initially after the July article in The Athletic, and then what essentially was a reheat in December on The Athletic, I don't think it had an awful lot of substance to it, that second article. But for some reason, the FAI's position of supporting Vera Pauw changed then, which I can't understand unless they'd done some sort of investigating themselves, which we don't know. We haven't been able to find out from the FAI what their own kind of questions, or if they made any investigations into those articles or some of the allegations, which, as Vera Pauw says, she refutes. But we're led to believe that Mark Canham, the director of football, was the man charged with doing the review that was then presented this week to the FAI Executive Board, and that was the basis on which they made their decision to not continue with Vera Pauw as the manager of the senior women's team. Now, in my book, I would say that a review of a manager's position would take place after the World Cup. Now, she's insinuating here that part of that review was ongoing throughout the World Cup preparations, throughout the World Cup itself. That to me sounds pretty... it doesn't sound great for the FAI, because the manager should be going over there with her squad, focusing fully on the football, getting her team ready to play these three matches, these three massive games in the history of Irish football. And yet there's this distraction of FAI executives speaking to the players about issues not related to the World Cup.